going on, YouTube? It's your boy DM3. Okay, but yeah, by the title of the video and the intro, it's pretty fire, in my opinion. So today's to be a story time. All right, this story is when I went fishing. Okay, so I went fishing, right? And it was me, my friend D'Angelo. Alright? So shout out to D'Angelo for watching this video. You know, he knows who he is. But anyways, so me and him were like, okay, I want to go fishing and camping. He's alright, sure. We have his car, we take off, we go. We're driving and driving. Finally get to the lake. Alright? It's about this time at night. Okay? We get there, we're like, damn, we gotta hurry and set up the tent. Now, me, I've set up a tent before. I think he set up a tent before. Yeah, he had to. Not to call him out. But anyways, alright, we both know how to set up a tent. So we both set up a tent and everything goes well. It gets darker and we start freaking out. Like, oh damn, we gotta get into our tent. And then he brings up the idea of, hey, let's go night fishing. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go night fishing, let's go. Alright, anyways, but yeah, we want to go night fishing, and he brings his rods, we get the thing, we're fishing, right? We're sitting there. It's me, him, right in the middle is like a little, like, I don't know, it's like nature is what it's in the middle of us. We're sitting there. The river, the water is like river. Stupid. Water, lake was like right in front of us. So we're sitting there. And I'm fishing. This is the funny part. We didn't even take no snacks with us. No food. No nothing. But just a small bag of Doritos chips. That's all we had. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, man, we gotta catch fish. I wanna cook it tonight. I'm hungry. And we're snacking, both of us snacking on it. Snacking. Like, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm ready to die. Okay, I'm hungry. So we're sitting there fishing. And then I hear something. What's that? Now I told you, it's night fishing, dark, can't see anything. So we're sitting there, right? And I'm like, what's that? He's like, what? And then as we look over here, we're like, oh, we're like, here's something in the water. I'm like, something walking, that fish? Shine a light, bam. It's a raccoon. So weird. Bro, it's a raccoon. It's just like walking. Mind its own business. Fucking walking. And then it looks up at us. This is wild. It looks up at us. I thought it was gonna attack us. It had rabies. It could have bit me. It could have bit him. Somebody could have been hurt tonight. And me, knowing me, I'm just a weirdo that just like looks at it, gets closer, knowing that this probably has rabies, and we just watch it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then, don't even know what I'm doing, right? I'm just watching it. And then the end was like, dude, get away from there, let's go. And we get all our stuff and get out of there. We're just yeet, gone, poof. All right. So we're back at the campsite. No fish. We almost got attacked, and it's late. Can't see anything. We just have a flashlight. At least our tent was put up, so that was a plus. So we ended up going to our camp, going to sleep, and waking up the next morning. Now, reminded that I want to get the fish. We need a fish. Wake up the next morning? No, that's a lie. I don't wake up until like noon, and I think D'Angelo went to go and fish in the morning, I think. But anyways, besides, okay, so we're fishing, all right, you know, we're walking on this bend, and we get to this big old pile of rocks. We're walking. Dude, you want to fish here? I'm like, you know, that's a good spot and all, but no, I don't want it. No. And we keep walking on, and we go around this little, like, a little pond. See, like, yeah, right there. We're like walking on here, and then like this is water right here, and we stop, and then I'm like, well, let's just go fish right here for a bit. Okay, so we're fishing, throwing it, can't catch anything. Okay, so we keep walking and walking around this big old lake. We get to these big old high, like, round rocks, and we're standing on top of it and we're fishing. He casts one out, casts it out really far. I'm like, oh, that's a nice one. Then I'm like, well, I can do better than that. So I pick mine up and throw it. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Because this is what happened. Alright? This is the best part of the story. So, tell it to you slowly. I get my rod. I bring it back. And I let it go. Alright? As soon as I'm letting it go, I look up. What do I see? I see the bait that I put on there fall off. You see my hook go boop, and then my bait way over here. Boop. Now my bait was corn. I use corn to fish. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. I told you, but I use it to fish. So it fall. I'm like, oh well, this is ridiculous. This is boring. All right, I gotta reel it back in. So I'm reeling it back in, and then it starts like getting hard to pull. I'm like, oh great, got it stuck on a stick. My luck. Pulling it in, and it starts like fighting back. Just remind you, this is the first time I've ever like caught something, so I didn't know what it felt like. I was like, dude, D'Angelo, this thing's like pulling, like it's hard. He's like, reel it in, like, and he's teaching me how to do it. He's like, pull it back, let it go, pull it back, let it. I don't know if we're doing this right, or we're just messing around. Come to find out, it was a fish, and I'm like bringing this thing out. You know, I'm like fighting with it. Finally, this thing jumps out of the water. Fucking big old thing. This huge thing. Fish pops up. We catch it, and we have to still grab it. You know, we're all playing around with it. It's all like we're catching it, right? We're catching it. We finally catch it. We hold it down. I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do. And then D'Angelo, being the fisherman that he was, takes the hook, brings it out of his mouth, gets a little, I don't know what it's called, something sticking in its mouth, and he pin it to the ground. I don't know what it's called, but he used that so I wouldn't get away. And that was hilarious. So watch. So one, I thought my bait did fall off, but I thought, you know, I wasn't catching anything, so I reeled it back in. I was so lucky to reel something back in when I wasn't trying to catch anything, because I was just trying to put more corn on the hook. D'Angelo freaks out. I freak out. This thing is, I think it was this big. Anyways, it was pretty decent size, you know. Anyways, we had an awesome time. And then we go back and start walking back. And you remember that little bend I was talking about too? So we ended up going there for a little bit longer. And then, because I'm like, well, D'Angelo, you have to catch something, right? And we're there. We toss it. We're tossing it. Bam. He catches one. Ow. He catches one, alright? Yes, catch one. So, both got one. Now, we're freaking out. We don't have ice. We have an ice chest, but no ice. And the store is like, it's a long drive. So we like, well, damn. Get our fish, go back in the ride. We just start hauling down the road. We start hauling, right? We're taking off. Get to the store, we buy ice, throw it in there, we're good. And I'm like, okay. And I asked him, like, do you know how to cook a fish? He's like, no. I don't know if he said no. I'm going to say D'Angelo said no, didn't know how to cook fish. But luckily, I know my dad knew how to cook fish. So I was like, well, we got to drive back another 30 minutes just to have him cook the fish. Okay, sure, why not? Let's go. Drive back, get to my house, cooking the fish. Best fish. Really? There we go. Best fish I've ever had. Alright? Best, yes. It was worth it. Enough for both of us. Still was a beautiful, like 10-star dinner, what I would call it. Anyways, guys, that was the story. Me and D'Angelo had a great time. We camped. We saw a raccoon. Almost got attacked. Caught a fish. Well, luckily. And yeah, that was a very intense story. You know? I don't know if I ever get lucky again. That was the first ever fish I caught. Yep, believe it or not. Anyways, this has been DM3. Actually, see those stuff over there?